Imagine a law so profound that it could guide every choice you make, every path you follow, and every dream you dare to chase. A principle that isn't written in any government code or religious text, yet promises the kind of freedom most people spend their entire lives searching for. This is the law of Thelema, a mystical doctrine revealed over a century ago by the enigmatic figure Aleister Crowley, and today it still challenges and inspires those brave enough to explore it. The story begins in Cairo, Egypt, in 1904. Crowley and his wife, Rose Edith Kelly, were not on a vacation. They were conducting intense mystical experiments, seeking truths that most would dismiss as impossible. One day, Rose entered a trance, claiming to channel a voice that identified itself as Awas, the messenger of the gods. Skeptical yet intrigued, Crowley tested her words only to realize that she described esoteric knowledge she couldn't possibly have known over 3 consecutive days. Crowley received dictations from this mysterious entity. These messages would later become the foundation of Liber al vel Legis, the Book of the Law, which introduced concepts that shook the foundations of spirituality. At the heart of Thelema is a deceptively simple yet powerful statement. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. To those unfamiliar with its depth, it might sound like a license for reckless indulgence, a call to chaos. But true Thelema is far from hedonism. The true will it speaks of is not a passing whim or selfish desire. It is your essential purpose in the universe, the unique path that only you can fulfill. Discovering this true will requires introspection, discipline, and courage. Tools that guide you toward authentic self-knowledge and liberation from societal illusions. Crowley compared this principle to the movement of celestial bodies. Just as each planet follows its orbit without interfering with another, humans who follow their true will create a harmonious universe, where every action aligns with the cosmic order. This philosophy doesn't just advocate personal freedom, it demands responsibility. Living in alignment with your true will means taking ownership of your actions, respecting the freedom of others, and acting with integrity. The second core maxim of Thelema is equally profound. Love is the law, love under will. This is not the romanticized love of movies or fleeting emotion. It is a cosmic force, the energy that connects all existence. True love flows naturally when each individual is aligned with their true will. It is unconditional, free from coercion or control, and it strengthens rather than binds. Love under will is about harmony, responsibility, and conscious connection, reflecting a vision of morality that emerges not from external rules, but from deep understanding of oneself and others. Liber al vel Legis is divided into 3 chapters, each representing a different aspect of Thelemic thought. The first, attributed to Nuit, the goddess of infinity, speaks to cosmic love, unity, and the unique star within every individual. The second, dictated by Hadith, represents the fire of consciousness and the journey inward towards self-realization. The final chapter, attributed to Ra-Hur Kuit, embodies strength, courage, and the power to act decisively in accordance with your true will together. These chapters provide a complete framework for spiritual awakening, guiding followers toward freedom, self-expression, and the realization of their cosmic role. Thelema isn't just a philosophical system, it's a practical guide for everyday life. Meditation, reflective writing, and disciplined study are tools to uncover your true will. Rituals, magical practices, and spiritual exercises align your consciousness with your deepest purpose. And above all, Thelema demands integrity. Every choice matters, every action carries weight, and every step toward your true will strengthens both personal and universal harmony. But let's address the controversies. Crowley was labeled the wickedest man in the world, his teachings misunderstood as promoting chaos or even Satanism. In reality, Thelema is neither rebellion for the sake of rebellion nor a license for moral anarchy. It is a rigorous, demanding path requiring courage, self-discipline, and conscious love. Misinterpretations often stem from surface-level readings, sensationalism, or prejudice against alternative spiritual systems. True Thelemites recognize that freedom without responsibility is meaningless, and that the pursuit of one's true will is a profound ethical endeavor. So what does this mean for you right now? The law of Thelema invites you to reflect. Are you living according to your true will, or are you trapped by societal expectations, external pressures, or fleeting desires? The journey towards self-discovery is challenging. It requires questioning, courage, and a willingness to break away from limiting beliefs. But the reward is immense: authentic freedom, a life of purpose, and the ability to love fully, consciously, and responsibly. Living according to your true will isn't an abstract concept, it's a daily practice. It begins with self-knowledge, the painstaking process of looking inward and uncovering the desires, talents, and purposes that define who you truly are. Many people mistake their will for societal expectations or fleeting desires, a career chosen for prestige, relationships maintained out of habit, or passions abandoned because they seemed impractical. Thelema challenges all of that. To discover your true will, you must peel away the layers of conditioning, the expectations of others, and the fear of judgment. This is not easy. It takes courage to confront your own life honestly, and it takes discipline to pursue what you find without compromise. One practical tool Thelemites use is reflective writing. Keeping a daily journal, often called a magical diary, is more than just recording events. It's a method for identifying patterns in your thoughts, emotions, and actions. By tracking your daily choices, you begin to see which ones align with your deeper purpose and which ones divert you from your path. Meditation and contemplative exercises serve a similar function. Sitting in quiet observation, you learn to distinguish between impulses driven by fear, habit, or social pressure, and impulses guided by your true will. Study is another cornerstone. Crowley himself emphasized that understanding the principles of Thelema is critical for applying them effectively. This involves reading Liber al vel Legis, as well as Crowley's other works, and even exploring the teachings of other esoteric traditions. Knowledge without action is limited, but action without knowledge is blind. Thelema demands both: theory to inform practice and practice to internalize theory. For those who seek a structured approach, initiatory orders such as Ordo Templi Orientis, OTO, provide guidance, rituals, and a community of practitioners dedicated to the disciplined pursuit of spiritual freedom. Magical practices and rituals play a practical role as well. They are not about summoning supernatural entities or performing dramatic ceremonies for entertainment. Instead, they are tools for aligning your consciousness with your purpose, for purifying the mind and body, and for strengthening your connection to the divine spark within you. Even simple exercises, such as the lesser ritual of the pentagram, help to structure energy, focus intention, and cultivate discipline. More advanced practices, like the invocation of the Holy Guardian Angel, are designed to deepen self-understanding and bring the practitioner into closer alignment with their true will. Thelema also emphasizes responsibility in every action. Freedom without responsibility is chaos. Every choice, every interaction, and every pursuit has consequences, not just for yourself, but for those around you. Acting according to your true will means considering the broader impact of your actions, respecting the autonomy of others, and taking ownership of the results of your decisions. This is why Thelema is not a philosophy of selfishness. It is a philosophy of integrity and harmony. By aligning with your true will, you contribute to a universe where every individual can follow their path without interference, creating a web of freedom and cooperation. Now let's explore another key idea: love under will. Thelema teaches that love is not merely an emotion, it is a cosmic force, a binding energy that connects all existence. True love flows naturally when each person is acting according to their true will. Imagine a relationship where both individuals are fully committed to their own growth, their own purpose, and their own self-discovery. In such a relationship, love is not controlling or possessive. It empowers, nurtures, and inspires. Romantic, platonic, or spiritual relationships all benefit from this principle. Love under will allows connection without dependency, freedom without alienation, and intimacy without oppression. This principle also reflects Thelema's ethical vision. Morality is not dictated by rigid rules imposed from outside, but emerges from understanding, self-awareness, and responsibility. Acting in alignment with your true will inherently respects the rights, freedoms, and autonomy of others. It is a morality rooted in wisdom and conscious choice, rather than fear or obligation. In this way, Thelema transforms every human interaction into a potential expression of harmony, ethical clarity, and spiritual growth. Despite its profound insights, Thelema has long been shrouded in controversy, much of it stemming from the life and image of Aleister Crowley. Often called the wickedest man in the world by sensationalist media, Crowley cultivated a deliberately provocative persona. He challenged social norms, openly explored taboo subjects, and used shocking language and symbolism in his writings. To outsiders, this often seemed like an endorsement of chaos, hedonism, or even evil. But Crowley's true intention was to shock people out of moral complacency and to encourage a radical rethinking of spirituality and personal freedom. One of the most persistent misunderstandings about Thelema is the belief that "do what thou wilt" is a call for uncontrolled indulgence. Critics imagine a world where Thelemites act on every fleeting desire without consequence. In reality, true will is far from impulsive. It is a disciplined, conscious alignment with your deepest purpose. Hedonism, irresponsibility, or selfishness have no place in Thelemic practice because they arise from superficial impulses, not the individual's true will. Acting in accordance with your true will requires introspection, commitment, and ethical consideration. It is liberation tempered with responsibility. Another misconception links Thelema with Satanism or demon worship. This confusion often arises from Thelema's rejection of conventional religious dogmas and the esoteric symbolism used in Crowley's work. However, Thelema is not a satanic doctrine. Its focus is on self-discovery, spiritual evolution, and the conscious exercise of love and will. Crowley's controversial imagery was a tool, not a literal instruction. It was meant to provoke thought and expand understanding, not to promote the worship of dark forces. Ethics within Thelema are another area often misinterpreted. Without external rules, some assume there is no morality at all. But Thelema proposes a morality rooted in knowledge and self-awareness. Each action is judged by whether it aligns with your true will while respecting the freedom of others. This approach encourages personal integrity, responsibility, and harmony, rather than blind obedience. The philosophy is dynamic and adaptable, evolving as the individual grows, and always emphasizing the balance between freedom and accountability. Despite these controversies, Thelema has endured and influenced countless seekers of truth, artists, and spiritual practitioners over the last century. Its appeal lies in the transformative potential of discovering your true will, the profound clarity and freedom that comes from living authentically, fully, and responsibly. Thelema is not about rebellion for rebellion's sake, nor is it about chasing pleasure. It is a philosophy that empowers individuals to become creators of their own reality, to love consciously, and to engage deeply with the universe and its mysteries. In practical terms, this might look like a day structured around mindful choices, pursuing work that aligns with your talents and passions, engaging in relationships that respect both your own and others' autonomy, and consistently reflecting on whether your actions express your true will. Rituals, meditation, and study provide guidance and structure, while personal reflection and experience reveal the nuances of living authentically. Over time, living in alignment with Thelema becomes not a discipline, but a natural rhythm, a life where your choices flow effortlessly from your deepest purpose. The ultimate promise of Thelema is the realization of spiritual freedom through self-knowledge and conscious action. It is an invitation to wake up, to confront your own life with honesty, and to embrace the potential that exists within you. When you act according to your true will, you not only find personal fulfillment, but also contribute to a universe where every individual can thrive in harmony. Love, too, becomes more than a fleeting emotion. It becomes a conscious force, a reflection of your alignment with the cosmos. By understanding and embracing your own true will, you participate in the evolution of humanity itself. So now, after diving into the history, philosophy, and practical application of Thelema, the question remains: what will you do with this knowledge? Will you explore your own true will, take responsibility for your life, and allow love and purpose to guide your every action? The path is not easy, but it is transformative. It challenges you to look inward, to question assumptions, and to live in a way that is unapologetically authentic. The choice is yours. Here's the essence of Thelema distilled. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will. These are not just words. They are a call to awaken to your deepest self, to recognize your unique purpose, and to align every thought, action, and relationship with that truth. True will is not a fleeting whim. It is the compass guiding you through life's chaos, giving clarity and meaning to every choice you make. Love, when understood under will, is not possessive or fleeting. It is conscious, liberating, and a reflection of harmony in the universe. Now imagine living a life fully in tune with this principle. Each decision, big or small, flows naturally from your inner truth. Relationships flourish, creativity soars, and every day becomes an opportunity to express the fullest version of yourself. Thelema is not a philosophy to be read passively. It is a practice, a lifestyle, a journey toward the most authentic version of you. The question is no longer theoretical, it is personal. What will you do with this knowledge? Will you allow it to awaken a new level of consciousness within you, guiding your choices, your passions, and your love? The path is challenging, requiring honesty, courage, and discipline, but the rewards are unparalleled. Freedom, clarity, and a life lived entirely on your own terms. So take a moment, reflect, listen to the call of your true will. Begin exploring it, nurturing it, and allowing it to shape every aspect of your existence. The universe is vast, and yet you have a place within it, unique, essential, and irreplaceable. Your journey starts here, and the choice to live fully is yours alone. If this video has sparked curiosity, opened your mind, or inspired even a single thought about your own true will, share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Dive deeper, ask questions, and take the first steps toward a life guided by purpose, freedom, and conscious love. The path is waiting. Will you take it? Thanks for watching.